Hello, and welcome to another edition of Motivation 101 with Walt Butler. Thanks for tuning in today. Today we're going to talk about what it is to act like men. I got some notes here, right? So I'm going to be looking at them. Hope you don't mind. All right, this is applicable to both men and women, all right? As oftentimes women will say, well, where have all the good men gone? First, though, we need to define what a man is. I fought martial arts for 4 years. We were mixed martial arts, MMA. I think the league's called UFC. You see it on ESPN. It's kind of a no-holds-barred fighting. Well, back then when we were doing it, we were MMA before there even was MMA. I hunt deer with a rifle. I hunt birds and other critters with a shotgun. I've got 3 degrees and a corporate job. I've got a beautiful wife and I have beautiful kids. And none of this makes me a man, right? It might make me awesome, but it doesn't make me a man. Now, truth is, you could be a scoop neck, skinny jean, scarf wearing vegan sipping a latte at your local hipster coffee bar, and you could be a man. Maybe, but you could. Truth is, to be a man, God calls us to be. Let me get this right. God calls us to be prophet, priest, servant, king, provider, and protector. Do these things, and I'd say you're a man, but many current Christian churches, they say it silently, they don't say it overtly, but they say when you come into our church, we want you to be more, men, we want you to be more like women. Men, when you come into our church, check your testicles at the door. That's right, I said it. No, what a man is what God says a man is. That's right. And God gave men that strength for the provision and protection of those that He put around you, and not for your own, to satisfy your own selfish desires and enjoyment. So we'll be taking our definition of what a man is from Corinthians 1. Yes, we'll be taking it out of the Bible. That might not be popular these days, but we will be taking it out of the Bible. We're going to take it from Corinthians 1, chapter 16, verses 13 through 15. And a man is, this is what it says, a man is, he is to be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like men, be strong, and let all that you do be done in love. We take this verse as having 2 commandments. I'm going to call them man commandments. 2 on each side of the central theme, which is act like men. So again, on one side, we have be watchful and stand firm in the faith on one side of act like men. And on the other side, we have be strong and let all you do be done in love. So how do we know when we're a man? In our culture, there's no rite of passage for a boy to become a man. A lot of us say to ourselves, I'm not sure what the target is, but I'm pretty sure I'm missing it, right? And that is because fundamentally, each one of us is asking ourselves, do we have what it takes to be a man? How do we know? Some look at age, but we can't even agree on that. Obamacare says 26 years old. You can live with your mom, you can be on her insurance until you're 26 years old. Budweiser says 21 years old, you're a man, you can go out and be drunk. The Army says 18 you can fight and die for your country. Disney, to ride the big rides, have to be 10 years old to be an adult. The only 2 places that I found that agreed were Advil and Southwest Airlines. 2 years old and you're an adult. I don't think that age defines what a man is. I don't think it has anything to do with it. But without a rite of passage, what we're left with is kind of a delayed boyhood, sort of a boy who can shave, right? And there's nothing more dangerous than what we call this guy, this boy who can shave, right? This delayed boyhood. We call this person a dude. And there's nothing more dangerous than an ungrounded, insecure dude. Instead of using the strength that God gave him to provide for and protect those that are around him, he uses his strength to try and pronounce manhood on himself through proving that he can consume more money, more women, more alcohol. Think about this. Almost every nonprofit that has ever been founded was started because men did not do what God called men to do. Many ladies and children are in pain now because some man did not do what God called him to do. A husband, a father, a boyfriend, he leveraged his strength for abuse instead of providing for those whom God had put around him. God calls us men to act like men. And a rite of passage would be great, but it takes a man to initiate a boy into manhood. So in the next video, we'll look at the first, what I call man commandment, and there are commandments, and there are 4 of these commandments. Be watchful, stand firm in the faith on one side, be strong, and let all you do be done in love on the other side. So we'll take this first man commandment, be watchful, and we'll talk about that in the next video. I hope you'll watch it. So until the next time, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. Thank you.